So if you got engaged over the holidays, or perhaps you know someone who did, there's no need to stress over the perfect vows or wedding toast anymore.
No, because now you can hire someone to write your speech for the big day. Chanel's here with more on that story.
Yes. So they're known as wedding ghostwriters. They promise to make sure your toast won't be a disaster.
I never thought that my sister would find someone who cared about what other people thought as much as she did until I met Craig.
If the thought of giving a speech makes you tremble in your tux,
Best man, everybody.
Best man, the better man.
help may be just a phone call away in the form of a growing number of businesses that promise not to leave you speechless. Ghostwriters Angie Summer and Alicia Ostarello have a specialty.
Half of all of our clients have been wedding vows.
Their company, based in California, is called Vow Muse, and business is big.
Every other aspect of your wedding or of an event is like planned out. Like, why not plan this out too?
They'll also make sure your wedding party isn't at a loss for words for a fee. Prices start at $300 for vows, $350 for best man and maid of honor toasts, and the father of the bride pays top dollar, $450 for his speech.
We're trying to steer people towards the really good, if at all possible.
When you go to the wedding...
In New York, Victoria Wellman of the Oratory Laboratory does the same. Wedding toasts start at $500.
All I want to do is challenge people's perceptions of what a great speech is.
Her client, Kevin Harrington, hit it big as the founder of As Seen on TV. Kevin says even entrepreneurs can use a little help choosing their words. He recently hired Victoria to put the finishing touches on speeches he and his son would deliver at his older son's wedding.
As a professional and as the father of my son, I want to look good in front of the other side of the family, many of who I have not met yet. First impressions kind of thing are very important.
The critics who would say, you know what, come on, this is your son, for goodness sake. This is not a business deal. This is not strategy. This is just dad to his son.
And ultimately, they're helping me craft my talk and my speech, but it's going to end up in my words and my delivery and my pacing.
Like, were you surprised because, wow, you know, like, we're 10 years apart and...
Sessions begin with an initial interview, followed by a detailed questionnaire. Then Victoria goes over each draft, fine-tuning delivery.
Let's get right through it one go.
Do they have to trust you?
Yes, absolutely. That is really at the core of this whole process. It's kind of like a marriage. You have to trust that I know what I'm doing.
The key to winning over any audience, she says, a little bit of heart and a whole lot of humor.
Your job is also to entertain and make people laugh and merry.
But what if I'm not funny?
So you call us and you tell me all the amazing stories that you have about your friend and all the things that you want to say, and I'll make them funny.
That's how these ghostwriters take your stories from chatter.
Brian, hey, glad you grew out of that one.
To cheers.
I love you both, and let's give them both a toast. God bless you.
And you don't need to live in New York or San Francisco to hire these ghostwriters. They counsel clients from all across the country. As you saw in the piece, Victoria was Skyping with Kevin's son, Nick, while he was away at school. So I have to tell you guys, I walked in thinking, oh, come on, can't you write it?
Right.
But you know what? Some people have stage fright. Some people are afraid, or they have all these ideas and they have stories, but they just don't know how to weave them into a toast.
I was skeptical too. I have to say, I kind of like it. I do think in some ways, and it could be helpful too. You don't, what if your toast is, you don't want the toast to be about you, right?
Me, yeah.
So to even help somebody focus their toast.
Or have you ever heard a toast that bombed, for example?
Several.
Yeah.
So then, well, if you don't want to, I don't know. I mean, I see now why people do it.
Craig Melvin, not one over.
I don't know. It just seems like you're cheating a bit.
It's a great conversation.